Okay, don't know why my video shut off. But anyway, like I said, I'm stitching down through here, called Stitching the Ditch. And as you can see, people, this is not perfect. This is my perfectly imperfect quilt. My perfectly imperfect scrap quilt. It's made out of scrap materials, bits, pieces, but it is designed to show, since I'm off here, watch this. It is designed to show that even though it is not perfect, it will still do its designated job. In other words, it don't have to be perfect to keep you warm. Okay? Now, what I'm trying to do here, it is called Quilt As You Go. And as you can see, I have taken panel pieces. Okay, let's see if I can back things up here a little bit. I have taken pieces of scrap, sewed them together, ironed them out, stuff so, and then made me a block. Then what I did was, whoa, sorry, took that, cut me out a batting, which, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than my quilt top, because if you notice, my quilt tops are never perfectly straight. But so I may try to make it, you know, but then as I sew it up, you'll see how I trim it all up. So anyhow, let's get this stitch done. Putting my hand here, pulling, making sure, okay, I'm gonna lay my finger down there, and then just try to ease through here. My biggest problem with sewing is I want to run this bad boy full speed. Sometimes we gotta realize full speed is not what's needed, you know? Then I'm gonna jump over here, see? Same thing, hand down here, tighten, holding that with my thumb, got both hands, so now I should be flat and even. Again, stand along that line to try to do the stitch in the ditch. Back stitch and trim. I find this really relaxing, and it actually calms my nerves, believe it or not. But also in the background, I've got oh Lord, channel just slipped my name, Juggernaut, the boring channel. But he also has another channel. Let's see if I can find that for you. I think it's Lawn Care Juggernaut. Yeah. Lawn Care Juggernaut. This guy, I love watching this guy.
We're spreading out all over this flat roof.
Right now, believe it or not, name escapes me. Anyway, he goes around helping out people in communities and does free lawn care services. So yeah. So yeah, I just got my videos running in the background, and then let me slide you back here a little bit more and show you what I'm doing here. Like I said, you saw what I did there, but then I did it here. Okay, I got all the sides done, and as you can see, if you stitch in the ditch just right. Now, if I wanted to, I could use monofilament line, and you would not even see this thread. But sure say I don't have any, but I think I got some from my industrial machine. But then I went through and put the backs on. Okay, so you'll see when you look at the back, it gives you basically place to even it up. Then, like I said, go through, take my straight edge, my cutting tool, check it out, and then you've got your quilt piece. Okay, then I go through and I'll make me bindings. Okay, and then I'll put the two bindings together on the front and on the back so that it holds the, now you've got two pieces together. Now this one I went through and I tacked with embroidery thread, but as you'll see on this one, I quilted the front and the back together, so you see these lines in here, makes like the grid pattern. I did not like that, so that's why I switched over to doing it this way. Now, does that mean I've got to go through and take all that stuff out? Oh heck no. Like I said, it is perfectly perfect to be imperfect, right? And as you notice, the background, the back pieces are going to be different colors. Why? Because I ran out of that, and that's what I have on hand. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing. And then after I put a bunch of those together to make it wide enough, then I will take and put a binding across them. But anyway, let's get back to sewing here a little bit. And watching Juggernauts. Shout out Juggernauts. Love the guy. He's awesome. But this is also what I do with the channels that I am subscribed to, that support me. While I'm doing stuff like this, I will usually have their videos running along the back. I'm running in the background there. So, yeah, guys. So, anyway, let's get to sewing. But if you notice closely when you're stitching down the ditch here, stitching along that line, you notice when you pull it apart, it kind of opens that seam up. The goal is to open it up enough to kind of get your stitch down in there and hide it. Is it going to be completely hidden? No, it's not going to be completely hidden. So I've got it all even here. Even-ish. And so let's do this. And now, like I said, I can feel the batting underneath here. So I know it's long in there. So that's where I'm going to guide along. And as I go along, I can feel that batting. So So let's do it. Now, again, want to keep it nice and taut. Don't be like me. Don't try to pull too much. Just keep it nice, even, flat. See, I don't know if you can kind of see that ridge right there, where that hump is. That's what I'm going by. So remember, guys, you got a seam over here. So let's keep that going. Now, see, you can kind of see the edging now, so.
Oh, it's going to move the camera and go second one on here. Boy, kill.
Also, guys, talking about Juggernaut there. He has this channel called the Boring Channel. Why he calls it the Boring Channel, I don't know. But then he's got Lawn Care with Juggernaut. Now, on his Juggernaut channel, you'll see less talking and stuff, but you'll have like inspirational messages embedded into the, into the video. So it is very encouraging, enlightening, uplifting, So that's also another reason to go by and watch Lawn Care Juggernauts. I know that I'm going to have some quilters out there going, oh my word, I can't believe she's doing this. Or, oh my God, she's destroying that. But you know what, people? This is my quilt.
Got him right before I came on the trip. This will be the break-in, baby.
Like I said, I did not profess to be no professional. So it's my perfectly imperfect scrap quilt.
That was nice, black, amazing soil that I was using.
See, now sometimes that's what'll happen. But you know what? It's okay not to be okay. Life is too short to worry about the details. Like I said, I'm making this quilt, well, so I say making it for me, but what I'll end up doing is probably auctioning off this quilt on my channel to help support my other adventures and stuff. So see, now you've got perfect back. Okay, like I said, I'll go through, trim everything up, then start adding them all together. So anyway, that's a little insight to what I do when I'm not out metal detecting or magnet fishing or out on some other kind of adventures. So anyway, I'll get back with you when I go to add them all together. Alright guys, remember earlier I said don't pull your fabric too tight, because when you sew it, it looks good, but then when you let it go, this is what happens. So, but anyway, hopefully with some ironing and some stitching, that'll lay out and I won't have to take that loose and do it all over again. So, but anyway guys, that's why I said don't. I've got a bad habit of putting it in here.
Okay, so obviously I've never been with you bottle digging before.
I'll put it in here and I want to hurry and run it, so I'll pull it like this and just run it straight through. Well, this is why, this is what happens when you do that. But anyway guys, oh yeah, by the way, in the background I have NorthernFound running. This is Frank from Looter 8. That's his second channel, Northern Finds. He's needing some hours. So I've got his playlist up and running. So I will be watching Frank and family. I love this. I love watching his bottle digs. They find some really cool bottles from way back when. And they'll find marbles and stuff. Now, if anybody's watched my channel, they know I also do the Civil War reenactments. So that time frame is just like, that part of history amazes me. And they'll find some stuff dated back to then. And it's like, man, if I'd love to have some stuff like that to display on our, when we do our educational living history events and stuff. But that is just so cool. I mean, if you look at that, look at this bottle. You know, an old Verner's ginger ale bottle. 1930s, 1920s to 30s. Check it out. But anyway, guys, if you ain't got nothing else to do and you want some good entertainment, check out Looter 8 or NorthernFound. NorthernFound has a playlist up. Go by, check on the screen, like, comment, subscribe, watch the hours, and watch the playlist and help him get to his hours, guys. But anyway, back to sewing. Like I said, don't pull it too tight. Don't work against yourself. Let your machine do its work. Put it up there, hold it stationary, let the machine do its work. So, all right, let's get back at it.